Culture is such a fascinating thing. The way people bandy around these broader touchstones and get caught up in this group imagination is fascinating. However, in media, particularly in interpretation of it outside of America and the UK, is often portrayed through a few distinct angles: religion, politics, mass tragedy. Despelote has a very different vision for its cultural roots, and this makes it perhaps one of the most special games I played this year. Despelote is a game about a kid growing up with a love of football following his home country of Ecuador's successful run into the qualifying stages of the World Cup in 2002. However, it's far more about Ecuador and our main character Julian than football. Julian is a self-insert for one of the game's central devs, and it plays loosely with the truth to conjure the feelings he has around his childhood. In a sense, it kind of reminds me of games like Beginner's Guide. It's a football game that you can love even if you don't like football, an excuse to reminisce and ruminate. It's one of those games that has such a distinct voice, tone, and cohesive vision that it's hard not to feel all caught up in it as you play. I think a biopic, a documentary, and sometimes even a pure work of fiction fails when you can fully spoil it by simply looking at the Wikipedia page. Art takes many forms and often relies on many senses. If a game, movie, or book doesn't take advantage of the medium it's in to get the most out of the narrative it wants to tell you, you can spot it very quickly. In case you haven't Googled it, Ecuador didn't win the 2002 World Cup. In fact, they got knocked out at the group stage, placing 24th. This knowledge doesn't negatively impact the game in the slightest. In fact, in a lot of ways, I'd say it makes it even better. With that out of the way, here's what I saw when I played Despelote and why you should probably play it too. Perhaps the most striking part of booting up Despelote